What's up, guys? Can you really build your network marketing business online? Or are you wondering what's the difference between offline and online network marketing? Now, by the end of this episode, you will know the important reasons of using the internet to build your network marketing business.
So here's the big question. If you are a real network marketer like us, who see that MLM is an amazing opportunity to build real assets for yourself, how to explode our team by using marketing strategies without even mentioning the MLM company we're in, or even the products. How to recruit our dream prospects into our own downlines without even depending on our family and friends, and create big incomes yet still have a lot of time to do the things that we actually want. That's the real mystery that this podcast will give you the answer. So here's the new tactics without those old traditional MLM methods. My name is Claveria and welcome to MLM Branding Secrets.
Hey, what's up, guys? Being in the online world for a while now, and what happens really in the real world right now, as I am recording this video, people can go out, right? We can't go out because going out takes us risk into our health, right? So, right now, people are constantly wants to adapt their business at home, right? Doing the online world instead of going out and building the business. We need to stay home but still build the business. And so, I want to share with you guys what are the top reasons why I started building my network marketing business online before even this happened. Okay. And I also added some things that I realized as I am constantly updating my strategies on my online journey. And so I'm going to give you the top 8 reasons why I decided to start my business and adapt it in the online world. Okay. So the first one actually is the reach. Okay. Maximizing our reach. What do I mean by reach? Reaching people out. Okay, building connections, that's a reach. Okay, so what I mean is, as we are comparing offline and online, right, the offline world, if we want to grow our business, we need to have constant leads to for our business, right? Doing offline is we need to constantly approach people, get to know more people, and build connections. But the only difference is we in getting to know people, we can't maximize our time. Okay, we can't reach out to people outside of our country or outside even of our locations, right? We can't meet them face to face. So instead of us just asking our friends or family or someone that we know, if we know someone in the business, okay, what we can use is the internet. Guys, using the internet gives us the ability of global reach. Okay, we can reach people in the whole world. As I am using this, you can use this. Let's say on social media, right? You can get to know people on over the parts of the world, right? Instead of in your country, you can reach out to other people in any other parts of the world. So it doesn't limit you in going out and approaching people, right? Because chances are, if you go to the online world and constantly approaching people, the only people that will get to know you is in your circle, right? In the real world. But in the online world, people can connect with you 24/7. They can reach you and you can reach them, right? That's the beauty of it. So if you really, really have a big strategy around this, you can get to know more people inside or outside of your country, which is so, so amazing, right? And getting to know more people for the business. As I am constantly updating this, some people even not on my country, guys, you will realize when you started your online marketing journey or your online strategies, people even outside of your country will connect with you, will want to know you, right? That's why I'm using English instead of Filipino because some of my friends or some of the people who wants to connect with me can understand Tagalog. So most of them can understand English. That's why I'm using English. But it takes a while for me to learn to be fluent in English. I'm not even fluent right now. Okay? So global reach. So what that's a big difference on this. So you can reach people online all over the world. Where in the offline world, guys, you can only approach people and get to know them through your circle, through your society. But you can reach people online. That's the beauty of it. You already know it, right? Okay. Now the second one, that goes us to second one. Guys, it's maximizing our time and flexibility. Okay, because right now if you want to build your business, right, if you're going to the offline world and getting to know more people, chances are you have to go out at the time of the day that people are out, right? So let's say you have to go out and get to know people in the morning until the afternoon, until at such time late in the evening, right? That's only their chances of getting to know poor people in the offline world. But in the online world, people can go to your profile 24/7, right? 24/7. So that's why even though most people are in the online world right now, right? People are constantly finding ways to connect with other people. They're using the internet to grow their business, to get to know and build more connections. Instead of us going out, right? You can go at your fingertips and get to know more people, right? Let's say you want to connect with people or comment and share what you want through an hour, right? So you can decide on how you can do your business. It's their flexibility. You can just woke up and then just browse the net, connect with someone in the online world, and then after a while just sleep again. Right? That's the flexibility of it. Okay. I still see people doing hope marketing. Guys, what do I mean by hope marketing? Hope marketing is hoping for things to calm down and go back doing offline, right? But did you know that people are getting educated right now in the online world? They are already started to seeing the beauty of the online world on how to build their business online. So chances are, if people are going back, if you want people to go back to where they are before, chances are they are gonna choose on how to build their business online because they are already educated on the beauty of the online world. Do you get it? Okay. So instead of you doing presentations face to face and doing mass presentations or doing trainings face to face, right? You can just go to the internet, right? You can just go and do a video call to someone or an online meeting. Wherever you are, you can do it. And you can schedule it to your time, right? Let's say it's 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., you're gonna do an online meeting or you're gonna do a video call, right? So you can connect with people even though you're not meeting face to face, right? On physically face to face. But in the online world, you can view the person you are calling through the video call. And that's the beauty of the online world. Anywhere in the world, as long as are connected to the internet, they can do it. They can connect with you. Okay, you can also get to know them. It's just like face to face, but through a phone, through a tool which is smartphone or a laptop or a desktop. It's up to you. Okay, so maximizing your time, right? Videos can be tracked, right? So what I mean by this is the big difference also is on maximizing our time is instead of us doing presentations over and over again, right, which consumes our time. You can also use a video that basically do the presentations and just point the people into the presentations. You don't have to do the presentations over and over and over again, right? Just like in the offline, which is consuming your time. Guys, your time is a limited research, so you have to maximize your time. So how can you maximize it? Usually, we use videos on the internet. Just like what I'm doing right now. I'm using videos to the internet. If you're watching in YouTube, I'm using videos. Okay? I don't have to record this again if this is one of the final episode, right? I can just go and record another episode which upgrades this. Okay? So that's the beauty of doing videos. I can also track and analyze what can I improve through these episodes, through these videos. To understand? But in the presentations, if I don't record it, chances are it's gone, right? I can't maximize that. So, so it's many more. So choose in the offline world. If instead of you consuming your own time to do presentations, you can use videos online to explain what you need to explain. That's the beauty of it of maximizing your time and flexibility. Okay, it's like instead of you using an old phone, you're using a smartphone, right? You're comparing something that's been the internet is here now, right? So you have to only update your you have to get educated on how to use the internet on the business, because most people right now are in the online world, not in the offline world, right? So that's the beauty of it, maximizing your time and flexibility. Okay, another thing is minimizing cost. What do I mean by this? Guys, there is always a cost in doing business. Okay? Let me ask you this. In the offline world, if you have to meet someone or do presentations or explain something, chances are you will have a cost, right? Whether it's time or money. The minute you go out to do your business, it starts to consume your time. Let's say if you're going out driving to your car and it's getting stuck in traffic, it's consuming your time, right? Another thing is the money. If you go out, chances are you have to get gas for your car. Or if you're using public transportation, you have to get out and cost money and pay for your transportation to get to the meeting, right? To get to the place. So most people don't even track their cost in doing business. That's what I realized in some of the people. And also that's I've experienced on doing the network marketing. And I realized that we have to track the time and the money cost of doing business. So chances are, ask yourself, what are the costs of you acquiring a customer? Okay, what are the costs? What are the costs of your time? Do you understand? Let's say if you're going to meet someone and the cost of the transportation, right, from point A to point B, which is the presentation place or the meeting place, what are the chances of the time to go through that, to go that? So let's say if you're going there 1 hour and doing presentations for another hour, you're consuming 2 hours just to get that person, right? So that's 2 hours. Now, what are the cost of money doing that? You just have to compute it, right? Now, what if you times 10 that, right? What if you times 10 that? Now, after that, what are the cost of you making a sale? Because not everyone represented our business will join right away, right? There's always like a follow-up session or a more explaining session or answering time Q&A session, right? So what are the costs from getting a people, getting a leads, and getting that leads to make to a membership or to make a sale? okay, to a product. So what is the cost? Just compute it, right? You can compute it, okay? Then after that, guys, most people don't even track this. What is the cost of you educating the people or the person for him or her to know how to do network marketing, right? What is the cost of your training? Because if someone joins you and that ends on that, is you can't build a network through that. So you have to put them into a training for them to know how will they build their business. And chances are, if we're doing an offline, right, chances are you have to rent a place or do presentations for them, right, to build their business as they are doing trainings, right? Chances are you have to present to them. Another thing is that's also costing your time and money, which is for me is not duplicatable actually because I have my cost gets high as I am doing the business offline, right? But in the online world, guys, minimizing costs, you can get to know people in the internet by just using social media. What's the cost? Usually, it's your battery, your time, and your connection to the internet, right? That's usually it, which is a very, very low cost compared to meeting people in the offline world. Yeah, I get it. Most people want to meet people in the online world, right? But ask yourself if it is duplicatable. If you times 10 that, can you afford it? And can the people who will build your business with you afford it? Okay? So, what's the cost? Just identify your cost. So minimize the cost is the advantage of the online world. Okay, minimizing cost. Using social media is free actually. It just costs you more time using social media. Okay? Another thing, guys, which goes us to number 4, which is location freedom. So what we mean by this, what I mean by this is location freedom. Instead of us, right? Let's say you need to meet a person from, let's say, in another state or another province, and the transport time is, let's say, uh, from him or her to get to the meeting place. Let's say it's an hour or 30 minutes, and for you to go to the meeting place, let's say it's the same 1 hour and 30 minutes. It takes for you to get to the meeting place for, let's say, a 30 minutes, right? So that consumes your time and also money. But in the online world, you can just go and connect to the internet and meet that person face to face through a video call, which is free ups your location. So anywhere in the world, you can just go and connect to the internet and meet that person and talk to them personally through the phone, right? And that's the beauty of it. You can do it at your own fingertips, even at home or wherever you are right now, as long as the connection is stable, right? As long as the internet is there, you can use it, and that's the beauty of it. You cannot just and maximizes your time, right? You don't have to go out and meet people face to face, jumping to from locations to locations to locations, right? And it consumes much of your time. So instead of you doing that, just go and connect with people to the internet, okay, the location. So it's also an advantage for you if you want to build your business at home and maximize your time. Let's say you're doing something in your family at home, or you need to stay home or in a particular place, but you still need to build the business. Okay, so the internet is a tool for you to do that. That's why I build my online uh, business in here. Okay, so that's the number 4, location freedom. Another thing is the which goes us to number 5, guys, automations. I love automations. I love automations, but without what do I mean by this? Without getting out the human element of it. Okay, we're using the automations for us to cater people at the same time. What do I mean by this? Let's say someone message you in social media. right? Someone message you number one, right? First person, and then after a while, five people message you. So that's six person until such time your social media strategy grows and more people are constantly messaging you and asking you all about the business. This happens to me actually. And so people are constantly messaging you, and when you see your phone constantly messaging people you don't even know and asking all about you or your business, chances are the friends who want to connect with you, you can filter them, right? Because if you want to build your business, you have to cater all those people who wants to know all about your business. That's why that's how the automations came about. Okay? So what I did was make an automation that points people into something that caters my business. Right? That's automation. Instead of P explaining and doing something using copy paste, right? Let's say a script or something, give me your details and then I will go blah blah blah, right? Instead of me doing that, I use automations to direct and cater and guide people. Okay? Right? So another thing is ask yourself, who is the best person to explain on what you do? Right? Ask yourself that. Who is the best person to explain about your business? Right? It's you. Actually, it's you. That's why most people want want them for them to present the business because they are the expert. They know that they are the expert on presenting the business, right? They can trust sometimes, some people can trust on presenting the business to someone else. Some people can trust the training to someone else, right? And that consumes your time if you're doing that, right? Remember the maximizing your time. So in the online world, guys, you can just go and record the video and put it up in the internet, and that goes the explaining, right? That explains what you need to explain instead of you doing meetings and online meetings or online trainings. You can just record your video and see if it works, right? See if it explains all the things that they need to know. You understand? Okay? And if there's something missing, you can just update the video, right? Instead of you explaining over and over again. And chances are, some of the things you are gonna miss something, right? So you have to do a video again or explain it again. That's why the videos are very, very powerful tool in the online world. So if you're not even doing videos, guys, you're missing out. Okay? So that's why you have to know on how to create content or create consistent content, right? So you have to know on how to do that. You just have to practice actually. When I first started, I don't even know how to do, and I'm so shy in doing videos. When I look back in my videos, it's so funny after looking back. Okay, that is I'm gonna improve as I am doing videos over and over again, and as I'm gonna watch this video again, yeah, right. So another thing is doing long post, right? Doing post, it's automation, guys. It's automation doing post, right? Doing long posts in Facebook. Let's say you're gonna explain something. Instead of you messaging someone and then explain it to them, you can just post something and then make them or share to them that post, right? You understand? Another thing is use. Some people even use frequently asked questions and post it. Instead of them explaining over and over again, they just update the frequently asked questions. You understand? Okay, guys. Another thing is, yeah. So just use the automations. Now, that goes us to number six, which is the outsourcing of manpower. What do I mean by this? If you're gonna scale your business, chances are you have to delegate something, right? You have to delegate something. Let's say you need a support system or leadership, right? And then instead of you, what do I mean by this is outsourcing manpower is instead of you asking your upline to present the business, right? In the offline world, let's say you don't even have the skill to present the business. What we do is we ask our upline or someone we know who is expert in presentations and ask them if they can present the business, right? Or bring someone or the our prospects to our company presentations, right? Now, in the online world, you can outsource that manpower. Okay, outsourcing. So instead of you doing that, you can just ask someone and record a video and use that video to present the business, right? And it lowers your cost and maximizes your time. And your prospect can also watch that video on the best day of their time, right? On the time of the day that they choose, on where they decide and when they decide to watch that video. You can you don't have to meet them, right? So it's an easy help for you. Another thing is if you want to have a support system or training system, you can outsource the training system and then make it for you, right? That's one of the things that you need to know in that. Another thing is outsourcing manpower. Let's say you don't know how to record a video or edit videos, right? How to edit a video and make it better. So instead of you doing that, you can just ask someone in the internet and edit the video for you. So that's outsourcing manpower. Instead of you hiring someone, right? Hiring someone and edit the videos for you and ask them to go to your location to edit the video. You can just send them the video in the online world and then they will upload and you can download it. So that's a outsourcing manpower. So it eliminates your locations and needing an office to do that. But if you want to do an offline, it's up to you, right? So it's an easy help for you to solve your problems using the online world. Okay. Another thing is that goes this to number 7. Okay, so this is the number 7, which is guys, you need to know this actually is leadership development. Okay, what do I mean by this? Guys, leadership development is very, very important in network marketing, right? That's why leaders need to produce leaders. We need to produce leaders. That's the main important thing in network marketing. Because chances are, if you have 1,000 people and you are the only one who knows to build the business, you are the only leaders, right? So how can you make them do the business? By building them as a leader. That's why leadership development is very, very powerful in network marketing. Okay? People will see if you're really doing something in the internet, if you are really building your business online, because they will know if you are constantly posting or you is constantly doing videos, right? They will know that and they will follow you and they will know what you are doing in the online world. But if the in the offline world you can't go and give proof in doing that, right? You just some people post pictures and say they do presentations, but even if they are not, yeah, this happens to me, and yeah. So in the online world, let's say if you said that they're gonna post one video per day, people will see it, right? That's building your leadership. Okay? Leadership development in network marketing is leading yourself first. So if you want to be a leader, be an example of you. Okay, lead yourself first. You can tell people to do your business for you, right? They cannot use your account. Do you want them to use your social media account, your personal social media account, to build the business? all your accounts online to build a business? No. You are the only owner of your accounts online in social media. So you have the ability and the responsibility to build your business, which leads us to leadership development. People will know what you are doing online. Okay? So they will also see if you are sticking to your commitments. Let's say me, what I'm gonna do is actually, instead of me doing 1 or 2 videos per week right now, so what I'm gonna do is actually 3 videos per week in this 2020, right? So that's my commitment. You can track it if I'm committed or not. Okay, you can just see it. So that's my goal for this 2020 is 3 videos per week. Okay, so it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in Philippine time, 8 p.m. 8 a.m. Philippine time. Okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Philippine time. So that's the release of videos per week. Okay, that's the my schedule of releasing the videos of the episode. So I just want you to know that. Okay, another thing is those who are adapting in the online world right now. Right now, let's say people can build the business right now, right, on the offline world. So we can market our business offline. So what we need to do is people will know if you are adapting your business online, right? What happens right now is we're having a challenge if you want to build and develop your business online. So people who adapts fast widens the gap, guys. Okay, because chances are if you build your business online and you have so many videos, so many posts, constantly working the business, chances are people will see it, right? People will see it and they will know you'll get results. So it takes time if they want to learn doing it online, right? So instead of you, as you watch these videos, please guys, do it in the online world. It's so much easier. And the game of the entrepreneurship and the MLM game change. It changed, guys. You have to use the internet to connect with people, okay? Because you can market through other countries and lead yourself. Leadership development is the main thing in the MLM world, in the network marketing world. So you need to lead yourself first. You need to be a leader first in order for you to handle so many people. Okay? So guys, you just have to know that success leaves clues actually. Okay? And did you know also that doing videos over and over again enhances your skills in public speaking. Okay? It enhances your skills in public speaking. So, if you want to build your business offline, you have to enhance your skill in public speaking. It's the same thing in doing videos. That's why people who are constantly doing videos, they can go to a stage even though it's their first time. Why? Because, yeah, they keep and build their business and their leadership skills in public speaking, doing videos. That's the one of the main thing that I realized in doing videos. The me on 10 years ago or 5 years ago can do videos. You can just watch my first videos actually. It's so fun. Okay? The last one guys is 8 is time freedom. Time freedom. What do I mean by time freedom? As I am planting this episode, these videos, chances are after a while, people will get to know this episode. People will get to know these videos. And these videos will work for me. These videos will constantly build my business. Right? That's the time freedom. Instead of me getting to know people in the offline world and connecting with them, yeah, I still do that, but it's in a more personal way that in just in a intent in the business way. people want to know my business, they just go in here in my podcast of the MLM and they will know how I build my business, right? I don't have to explain it to them. You can just go there. You can just go here and watch the videos, right? So instead of me getting stuck into traffic, spending time meeting people for the business, just to get a sale, just to get a membership, just to get a pay in, right? I'll have more time for myself. It protects my time to do the things that I want. Why? Because my videos and my online strategies build my business for me. Okay? Understand? Instead of you working on the internet, this is a big thing that I realized. Instead of you working in the internet or on the internet works for you. This is a big shift. Learn how can the internet work for you, not you work for the internet. Okay? Learn how the internet can work for you. That's a big shift. Think like a business owner. Guys, think like a business owner. That's the main key thing. Maybe I'll do an episode on a deeper level and more detailed on that. On why should you think like a business owner, right? So I want you to stay focused and be positive actually and be productive. Find ways on how you can maximize your time to build your business. Right? Guys, one key thing that I realized is doing content actually is it's in there. If I made a content and I put up in the internet, it's in there. It's in there forever. And it constantly working my business. It's constantly bringing me people that I want in my business. Right? It's constantly bringing people to my social media accounts. You understand? That's a big difference. Instead of me knowing people and approaching random people and get to know them, guys, the internet works for me. That's one key thing if you really think about. Okay? So just a final note, guys, just a recap. So number one is global reach, right? You'll have a global reach instead of you approaching people and getting to know, right? You can reach people online on any parts of the world. So another thing is maximizing your time and flexibility. You can decide how to spend your time using the online, right? You can decide on how to do that and how to build your business, maximizing your time. Another thing is minimizing the cost. Instead of you spending your time stuck in traffic and making costing you money for the transportation, you can just go and contact people through the internet. That's minimizing the cost, right? Location freedom. You can just connect the internet anywhere in the world as long as there is an internet. Okay? So automations, you can use automations, guys, to build your business. Another thing is outsourcing manpower. If you don't have the skill to build something or edit something or to build your business on something, you can just ask people, right? And see uh, if they know people or find ways, or let's say a website, right? On how you can solve that problem. Another thing is leadership development. Guys, people will see if you are doing and building your business online, right? If you are leading yourself, if you are consistent with your strategy online, right? It's a main big key thing. And doing online is a proof that you are building your business. But make sure that you're building it the right way. Okay? Another thing is you'll have more time freedom. Time freedom is the biggest thing in doing network marketing. And one of the most important reasons why I do network marketing is time freedom. I want to have time freedom and build leaders actually for them to also have their time freedom, their own dream lifestyle, right? Their dream income. So guys, I want you to live with this. I want you to realize that MLM game is constantly upgrading. Okay, how businesses works right now is constantly upgrading. It's constantly developing. So you have to develop and upgrade the things and the strategies that you use for your business, right? People are getting educated right now online on how to use the online world to build their business. If you want to still hope to go things back to normal and build your business offline, chances are you are missing out. Okay, so you find ways on how you can use the online world to build your business. And another thing to remind for you to start and prepare for you this is the online world, guys, will test your leadership skills. Okay, people will test if you are really worth following. People will test if you are worth being a leader because MLM game is about leadership. Okay, leadership. You have to lead people and train them for them to be a leader. Understand? Okay, so you have to test your leadership skills on the online world. Lead yourself first. Be committed. Be responsible. Show yourself. Show your content. What you think. Right? So it's me. Doing content for me is also a personal and leadership development skill that I'm constantly learning. Okay? So people can see what you're doing out there. So put yourself out there in the online world, right? If you want to build your business offline, you can't just stay in your home and hope people will knock on your door and ask about your business, right? That's not how you build your business in the offline world. You have to go out and put yourself out there and do the business. That's the offline, right? But in the online world, guys, understand that you have to put yourself out there in the online world. That's a big difference. The only difference is in the offline world, people who know you can uh, connect with you through the offline, right? But in the online world, it magnifies people to get to know you. Okay, it magnifies people to you. Let's say you post something and that post goes viral, people will get to know you, right? So that's the beauty of the internet. Okay, so use it through your post, through your content, likes, connecting with people, comments, right? Just be a human being, not like an advertising profile of your company, which is I really maybe I'll do a content around that. Okay, so guys, if you're not comfortable doing videos, just do it over and over again until it becomes normal to you. If it's the first time, it's like any other first time, right? You just have to do it over and over again for you to get to be comfortable, right? So just really, really think about it. Just do it over and again. There's no secret in doing videos. Just use it and do it over and over again and see what works and see what you can improve. And just do it over and over again. What I'm doing right now actually is reviewing also my videos. So that's how I improve my videos. Guys, I want you to understand that the best time to start your online business is around 5 years or 10 years ago, right? But the second best time for you to start is right now. Right now. So start building your business online. Okay? Plant, plant. It's a time for planting content, and people get to know you. It's time to connect with people, and people will get to know your business. Okay? So again, what's your biggest takeaway in this, guys? Is there something you realize or something that you wanna share? Okay, just comment it in the comment box below if you're watching on YouTube. Okay, or maybe take a screenshot of this and share it into your Instagram stories, then tag me and just post your biggest takeaway in there. Right? And I'd love to give you a shout out in my story. Okay? So, guys, if you want a deep dive on the strategies on the online world, you can just go to mlmbranding.secrets.com and get your MLM branding pack. I gave you a more detailed on how to do this in the right way in the online world in there on the training in that on the free training. So guys, I hope there's something I hope that you learned something in here. And so take notes and see you on the next video. Bye bye.
Hey, thanks for listening. Do you want more strategies to build your own business? Then please remember to subscribe and leave feedback. Would you like me to teach your own downline 5 simple MLM recruiting tips for free? If so, then go download your free MLM branding pack today by going to mlmbranding.secrets.com.